back from that break. Glad you're still watching Sun's Breakfast with me, Alan Herbert, and sign language interpreter is Gideon Minor. And Raila slams Ruto Kome talks. Now, opposition leaders have questioned the agenda of the State House meeting, which they say risks ending the independence of the judiciary. Azimio leader Raila Odinga accusing the judiciary of compromising its role and threatening the country's democracy by agreeing to a meeting at State House, Nairobi. Here are the full details of this story.
State House is the head of the executive, the seat of the executive. That's where the president will decide. If there's going to be a dialogue over issues of governance, the engagement should be held in a neutral ground. But this means that the judiciary itself is being compromised by the executive. The judiciary is being held hostage by the executive. And we've seen this before. We saw it happen under the rule of Mr. Moi. And we have tried to caution the current Chief Justice not to go to bed with the executive. And we hope that the rest of members of the judiciary are not going to be compromised. We want the judges to remain firm and do their work in accordance with the law and the constitution of our country.
She should learn from Maraga. Maraga was never intimidated. And he didn't plead for meetings with the president. The president is not above the law. Any nation in the world that does not have an independent judiciary, whether you have the Pope as president, you cannot be able to have a truly democratic country. The independence of the judiciary is sacrosanct.
Talks with CJ Kome after the judiciary row. Now, the contentious meeting between President William Ruto and Chief Justice Martha Koome took place yesterday with the heads of the three arms of government pledging to promote the independence of institutions as aspired in the Constitution. Here are pictures and snippets from the meeting.
Support the independence of the judiciary, but corrupt judicial officials working with those who vested interests that are benefiting from money stolen from NHIF, who want to perpetuate judicial tyranny and judicial impunity. We will deal with them. We will fight with them. We will not allow them. They will not go far.
He might have received reports because we have the various machineries and agencies that are charged with the responsibility of collecting information. And we would like to engage him so that he can give us that information. Because we all have a responsibility of solving our problems in this country. We all recognize corruption is endemic, it is a problem, it is unacceptable, it is condemned, it is actually a criminal offense.
Watu wachache, wawili watatu, wameenda kotini, wakahongana kotini, mpango hiyo ikasimamishwa. Barabara ikasimamishwa, universal health coverage inasimamishwa, mambo ya housing inasimamishwa. Lazima tuulizane, lazima tuwe na mjadala.
The Ministry of Health is set to conclude draft regulations. Now, Kenyans could start contributing to the Social Health Authority programs by March this year. The Ministry of Health has set in motion a series of events to fast-track formulation approval. regulations that will culminate in the operationalization of the health authority and the health funds. Public participation for the authority commences today. Schools, over 300,000 students are yet to report to Form 1 week after schools began enrolling 2023 KCPE candidates into secondary education. Now, statistics issued by the Ministry of Education shows that only 86% of the expected learners have reported to schools countrywide.
Kule ameitwa shule, fees ya mwaka mzima ni shilingi 54,000 na pia kuna baadhi ya vitu zinahitajika, mavazi, matandikio na vitu vingine ambavyo zinastahili atumie mahala pale shuleni. Bali na hayo, kule ameitwa ni mbali.
Tomorrow with all our colleagues in the Ministry of Interior so that we can all have a common strategy of making sure that our children are in school. Even today we are going to do a major mop-up with our colleagues in Ministry of Interior to ensure that all our children are in school.
This morning I think I have a list of about 1,500 where we want to try and find a way of ensuring that again that they go to school.
Nigerian nationals arrested in murder probe. Now, 2 Nigerian nationals arrested in connection with the murder and dismemberment of university student Rita Waeni will spend the next 8 days in police custody as police continue to investigate the case. Headlines in the country. When we come back, we're going back with stories that are making headlines in